Hello. Okay. Okay. Go. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, we're gonna. So today we're gonna talk about. Uh, we're gonna show you where I'm at, and then I'm gonna talk about how to make decisions, like where you're at, where we're going, how to get things done. Okay. So first of all, let me show you where we're at with this game. These are hand hunters. Good. Okay. And the reason why I want to talk about where I'm at, um, and this topic is because I was going through YouTube and I saw some people that were like, they struggle with, okay, they build something, but they don't know how to, like, what's next. And so I'm going to show you where I'm at and how I got here. And depending on where you're at in your development process, is how to decide where to go and what to do. Okay, so we have this this generic area where the player is going to decide what they're going to do, where they're going to continue. Okay, so I'm going to move up. Okay, so we have, okay, and I'll need to eventually test it. So I left a link on the comments for anyone to join. But okay, so right now this is the single player area. Eventually, you'll be able to come in here and select where to go. For now, we have this map. I'm level 2. I updated the UI. Let me see. You can kind of see. So there's my UI. And I can select the spells. This is the fire spell. I can remove it. I can remove that. I can equip this one how I want. And eventually, we will be able to in here move up and down, so you can scroll through these different buttons. Then we have all the players in the lobby. Oh, and then we also have currencies, and you'll see that I'll be able to get currency from the monsters now, so you can gain XP and currency. And this is the fire spell, a little bit different now. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay. Okay, so we have this general area. Oh, and someone is shooting at me. So there's the monster. Oh, there's someone else here. That's how so there's already someone else playing. And I should be getting XP. Yep, I am getting XP. Hey, how's it going? Oh, crap. So now we can, we also have damage counters. Can you see my fire spells? Oh, I can't see it. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, so I can see his spells. It's going. But we're triggering each other's monster spawns. So right now, this is how it would be. It would probably be crazier with more people. Um, Maybe I need to tone it down. Is there someone else in here? How many people are here? So I can. So there's 3 people here: Toasted and Mr. Toasty. Okay, so we have 3 people. And these monsters are trying to attack us. They should be. Sometimes so that right there means that one of them is broken. So some of them are breaking. But we're getting XP. Everyone's getting XP to add the levels to the player so that you can see each other's levels. So that's the next thing. So some of these guys are not shooting networked projectiles. Yeah. Yeah. So now it's kind of OP this way. What level are you guys? Level 3? Okay, I'm level 4, just barely. Okay, let's try this area. I forgot what I did on each area. You can't equip what? Oh, it's not letting you. Hold on. It should. Remove. Okay. Okay. Oh, and then there's the occlusion culling there I have to fix, so I have to fix that. Everyone's getting XP though, that's good. Let's go this way. Well, this is just a test. I'm gonna. This one, I forgot what it was. Oh, this one just spawns as you walk around. Okay. So right now, let me check. We have index out of range. Find closest player. So we have what bug with the setup? Oh crap, I'm gonna be. Well, for the most part, everything is working. So that has to do with the enemy trying to find the closest player. Let me check. Oh no. I'm bugging out. Okay, I'm back. Did you guys see anything? Oh, I left. Dang it. I need to find a way to reconnect. Okay, so I need to find ways to reconnect. So that's, let me make sure I'm taking notes down as I go. So we are. So when you have problems figuring out what to do or what's next, the best thing to do is just to play your game, like, and have other people play. I'm gonna keep playing with them to find more bugs, but that's the main objective first. One thing that I notice is that I'll need to add the player levels and a reconnect button. I think that's essential for when I kind of lose connection. I can try reconnecting. Okay, let me see. They should be here still. Hey, where are you guys at? Blue. What's the blue? Oh, it's at the end. Are you guys at the end? Oh, walking on. Oh, you got up to the walls. Oh, and you got to the end where the stair is and the blue wall. Yeah, that's how you save. Oh yeah, I lost all my XP because I'm at level 2. Yeah, so go in the door and it'll save, and you'll go to the next scene. And and you'll come back, but it'll take you to the original room. Oh, it's changing everybody. Dang it! It took everybody. Oh, that is okay. I gotta fix that. Okay, that took everybody. Yeah, it goes back to the other one, but it's supposed to be single player, so I'll fix that. But yeah, so you can come back. You can level up and come back here to save. It'll take you back to the other room, but it's not supposed to take all of you back. Yeah, it looks weird. Does that make sense? So it should be like single player. Yeah. I That was weird. So I gotta fix that. Um, and yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah. This is more space. And how did you guys? Oh crap! It's because there's like 5 more people. The more people that there are, the more they're spawning. So if there's like 8 people, this thing would be full of. Yeah, it aims with your head. Oh, we have 4 people now. Yeah. So you just move around and they'll spawn, and then have you guys checked out the other rooms? Let's do. There's one here later that's like you're supposed to like beat it like it was before, where you all of us have to go through. Yeah, this one. Okay. Make sure. I just gotta make sure I'm keeping track of the chat. Okay. Like if you guys have questions. Okay, so we should. Oh crap! Am I stuck? Oh man. Okay. Dang it. Did you guys get stuck? Or no? No. No. Okay. There. Okay. 3, 4, come in. Okay, we have 4. Okay, so now. Oh, that one has to be fixed. I have to fix that one. Oh, there's a bunch. Wait, if you guys do damage. Oh yeah, it shows me how much damage you guys do. Okay. Wait, why are you? Did you die? Did you go? Oh, because that guy's level 12. Yeah, these guys are like harder. I forgot. The level makes them stronger, and they're supposed to fire faster, but they're not. Those are stuck. Oh, is it because it's not networked correctly with me? Okay, let me check. Oh, there's no errors. Okay, next wave. I think I put either 2 or 3 waves. I forgot. We'll find out after this one. Oh man. Okay. Oh. Yeah. And eventually I'm gonna add deeper, like it'll be where you'll be above and below, and there'll be like, because this is 2 floors deep. I just haven't done anything. Like there'll be a higher, either 2 separate rooms or one. Wait, wait, someone left? Oh, this is the third one. This is the last one, I think. But they're not attacking me. Are they attacking anyone here? Oh, I got some that attack. Oh, he spawned the other one. He has another one that you spawned the other. I'm level 6. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's just not networking the rotations of who they're looking at. I think I'm gonna have them constantly looking at somebody, but the rotation's not um, replicating. I need to figure out why. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we can go into this one. Oh yeah, I can use the other hand too. I forgot. I'm gonna run out of mana. Level 7. Oh, this is level 20, guys. Careful. Oh, they're kidding me. They're trying to hit me. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's to the exit. No. Yeah, let me see. I think there's another room. All right, here on the left. Oh, Oh, there's. Oh, I think that. Wait, how'd you get up there? Dang it. Oh, okay. I think there's. Oh, they're right here. Well, what do you think? I'm thinking in the next area to. So I'm gonna add a healing spell for this area so that you can heal. But I don't know if we'll need health. Do you think we need health? Wait, why are you zero? What's your health right now? Oh crap! We're getting. Oh, this one's of infinite, so it's like where you can level up if you want. This room. So this is like horde mode. They just keep coming. They'll keep coming. We have to. Yeah, we can go save before someone dies. Oh, and then you should have. Oh my gosh, we already have 25,000 coins. That's a lot. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Whoa. Okay. That. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So after testing, let me look up. Okay, how to make decisions. So you have your milestone. You have a prototype, a vertical slice, early access, release. So what happens is you usually are okay. Where am I? Well, usually your prototype and vertical slice usually where people are at, and then so let me talk about some of the hangups. In early access, you probably the hard part is figuring out okay, like when am I ready to release? Uh, and the answer to that is are your players excited about your game? Everything is not letting it. I've seen things on early access. For, you have to understand what. Well, when should I invite players? Funding, Kickstarter, and those decisions are based on marketing, technically, from prototype to vertical slice. Am I ready? The game where I want it. How do you know? That's what we're going to talk about mostly today because that's where I'm at right now with this game, and I can talk to you a little bit about prototyping because I think if you're able to merge, not merge, you're able to really dial down prototype phase, vertical slice, rest almost takes care of it. Because if you have a good vertical slice, sell the game starter, publisher, self, access. This is crucial to the foundation. Talk about prototyping, kind of like okay, how do you know? Probably gonna jump in. So, to show you the idea that you're always going to be thinking about marketing and art. The main thing is at the beginning, marketing is more research. Now, where your art, art, the environment art, text, what are the resources we're going to start, the budget. So all those things you're going to be thinking about, especially if you're a solo developer. Things are something you yourself or and for myself, I find myself always wanting to uh I can usually I feel confident enough, but it would take forever. And so I'm thinking about the some of the comments that were done on YouTube, and I'm thinking of the developers that are indie devs, small team, and I'm saying, okay, what would I say to them? I would say focus on this is what you would developer, you want to either think about, learn about it, and try to outsource. Because if you're gonna go back and forth between, it would take just focus. What are you doing? That's my big. You don't know something, you research how long it's gonna take you, try to figure out, learn it, get an idea. How many things you have to learn. Uh, all those tasks, things you need to learn. The scope is too big. Same thing. You have to even marketing and art, right? It takes a long time. And so the first thing you have to do is just like, okay, what is the most brain dead thing I can do to learn about publishing and putting assets and making a build for it? And then going because there's no way you don't have any experience making games. Start learning how to make it, how to how to grab a template and build it, put it in your device. That's the first. Then now that you come with some knowledge, you say, okay, well, I want to learn how to do R&D. Okay, how long do I want to take? So if you now know how to build device of your I'm gonna spend 6 months making this one thing that I'm gonna work, one mechanic. So in my case, for example, if I didn't know multiplayer game, a lot of those magic spell game, not multi gestures, but I wouldn't do big game. Uh, so my focus would be on the technical aspect of drawing gestures. That's what you game on target price. But the main thing is to focus on development, not just spending time learning, because you can't be learning for a year. You got to think about a project and a lot more than just patience. Game alone, and have to keep coming back to it. First thing, R&D to make sure the scope figure out the time. You saw me with the monkey wizards, now hunters, but it is always our multiplayer aspects. Research, I did development, about patient, trying to figure out scope, and the core gameplay is I'm trying to figure out the level up. That's what I'm doing. Well, right now I'm in player program, but the core gameplay is that you're leveling up. So I did that. You are fighting monsters. You're finding spells, equipping them. So I've set up the. That's why I set up all these. And the hardest thing to do when you are deciding, okay, like what do I need to do next? Instead of having like a list of 100 things that you need to do, you need to focus on what's most important. I had because a lot of times you have all these things that are like shiny objects that you are like, oh, I want to do that. Read these spells. So I saw that my avatar, my dude, were bad. AI generated model. Um, so super jagged, whatever. I just put it in so that something. And then I'm using Fiverr to someone. That's something that I'm doing the art, paying someone else to. Um, but the feedback. So a couple of weeks ago, I created the Discord. We have community, just a small group. The whole point of this is so that I can get feedback. I figure out, okay, is this working? Multiplayer, what are things that are broken? Fix, and then that gives me an idea. Because I could be about what to do next. In free, about like half of spend a year developing. But if I put that in a bubble, I won't be able to. So the main thing is to read as little as possible, test it. That's the I've done that. I've been testing, 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 and adding the UI. You saw what I have for equipping and spells. That took a lot of back and forth. I just added the numbers on enemies fight. Now, what's broken? What's I have a list of a bunch of things, but the main priority is fixing the bug of the monsters not moving around. I think there were some bugs with the work on the eating mechanics. Depending on where you're at, how do you determine play it? When I get in and I play my game, especially when it's multiplayer with others, I realize, oh, like this is what I can understand. Trade happening. Realize, for example, in my game, when I went in, I had to ask the other players what their level was. I can see the player, so if I can see the players above their head, the name and the level, someone level 100, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that guy is also in the player menu. That's something super fast that I can do, and the amount, the fact that is all it takes is me. Other thing that I notice is that the enemies type like harder to hit dynamic for the enemy will just track the first player. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make the play because I had all this idea of like animating attacks. So what I wanted to do, my idea was that the enemy would stay still and it was like a turret moves to you, it's telling you that. So that way you can tell when the enemies. But the problem is that what I'm probably gonna do is change it so that, and I had this idea, how long it takes. The most that's not. So I'm gonna shift it so it's always aggressive and it's always looking at you, so that I can tell if it's working or not. So first, I'm gonna change it so it's always looking at the target and making sure that works. But again, this is not the top priority. I think the top priority for my game, like you saw, I listed a bunch of things that are good, and I'll have to do them, no doubt. But the biggest thing for me is the when we go to the next, we'll have to. I have these port, not even a port, but these the scene transition is stopping everyone. Someone steps through here, it brings back everybody to the main. Which if you're playing a game, it's okay, but we want to make sure. So I need to change that. That's the top priority. I want to make it so that people come in and out without disruption. Uh, and then the other thing that I wanted to mention is that oftentimes, so there's things that you have to do. Like when you play the game, you find bugs, you find features that are they're broken or things that need to be high reward. For example, with a level, showing the level to that's a high, super simple, but it's essential for dungeon. Then there's these things like assets that are like basically like I mean I have the other thing that I hate is but it's just horrible. So what we do is we could change the, but this is not like it doesn't matter. Um, but for now, I don't need to. That's the thing. Is like I can see first spending a lot of time on the have so eventually I am gonna go and add stuff. I'm to pass it. I don't like. But all this stuff is just like art, and I know it could be better. Um, but for now, it's not important. It will be important when I fix everything. Once I fix all the other bugs, the network like balance the monster harder, give a challenge, figure out the balance the game. Players monsters and start okay, like I need to level design things so that you're not shooting the monster. Improve where the are move, fix some bugs. Then I can start adding stuff. Start saying how do you unlock things, this room items, what are the players gonna do with money. Another thing I noticed is that the player um, just had I gotta check this that the I think there is something wrong with the currency that I have to keep. Players are getting out currency takes into gotta figure out what's going on with that. And so that's the hardest thing. This is probably the hardest thing, and probably problem line. Shut down the map. Everyone. The way we have to do it is to create our own class and to hold the runner and go. That will uh, say so. Uh, puzzle. Oh, sorry. I accidentally hit that. Okay. Okay. So figure out the puzzles for the first dungeon. Uh, start decorating or start. Um, let's see. Oh, fix the currency system, and then figure out uh, improve dungeon layout, because we'll want to do like another iteration of white boxing of where things should go, and then from there create like an actual final asset for each room and whatnot. Okay. So let's say, okay, so these priority wise, setting the priorities is a good way to just kind of get things straightened out. So improve any experience for co-op, fix scene transition. This is critical. This is high. Puzzles for the first dungeon, kind of low right now. Fix current system, high. And this improve dungeon layouts, medium. And so that's what I can do this. And then I can like set the status if I'm working on it. Then I know kind of where I'm at. Okay, so these are all to me. I can assign if I have someone else. But for now, that's because I need to fix these. Okay. So if we go to the scene transition, we are gonna take care of that. That's gonna be because I have to. I mean, I could load it up now. I can load the other project. I just have to load up a second project to see how I did it before. Um, okay. But let's do this one, right? So we start with this one because this is the high priority, and then this one, the currency system too. Um, it's like, how do you decide which one's more important? Well, this one, I'm trying to think of for the live stream, what would be, I mean, this one we could figure it out in there. Okay, so let's do this one actually. And then why did it change? Oh, it changed up there because I spent a few seconds on it. Anyway, so we're not going to work on this one. And then we're going to do the currency. Okay, so let's check the currency for this. So, because I just started doing the currency, and that is a huge issue because I don't want players. I mean, I already have players that have like 25,000 coins. So let's see, loadout. So what happens is that I set up a system for temporarily holding coins, and what would happen is if you die, it would set to 0. So that's these right here. But I think something else is going on. So I need to check. I'm gonna pin this. Don't need any of these. Okay, and then I'm gonna go do the player loadout. Okay. Because yeah, currency is a huge issue. And so early on, what I would do is just not deal with it too much. I just kind of started adding it for people to be able to use it, because we're gonna use the coins for upgrading items, upgrading spells, and buying spells too. If you have a shop, you can purchase spells as well for. And then in here, oh, the get currency is off. But this is not what we need. Oh, so that's the problem. Yeah, I know. Add in-game currency. This is not okay. Hopefully, this is not being used. But let me check. Okay, so what's going on is that we're actually, that was my bad because I thought I was using this as a temporary storage. So I need to find, this is bad. Okay, because the local player loadout. So what would happen is I need a temporary space for the stat for the currency, and then I need. Okay, so this should not save. Okay, so the currency, I need to store the currency somewhere else. I'm trying to figure that out. What I could do is instead in here, for now, because this is like a band-aid fix almost. Eventually, what we'll need to do is figure out how to structure this. But like for now, I'll do temp AC, and AC is arcane coins, and MR is mystic rubies. Temp mystic rubies. Okay. Yeah, right here. It says right there. But this is temp. So what we'll do is everything will remain the same. Now I gotta check. Okay. So the first thing is the loading. We'll load the same. Everything works the same as before. We load the currency in and we read it. We save it there. And so the currency as is will be fine. The main problem is collecting. Okay, so I'm gonna show you where that's at. Because we need to make sure that the currency that's being attained when fighting monsters is set to oh yeah, sorry. Oh, you found a lot of hiding spots. Oh, sorry. Let me check. Yeah, sorry. I just saw fiery. I fixed the mic now, and yeah, I'll try to find. So they're playing now, but I can't get on because I need to make sure that I'm being beneficial to the live stream. Because this video is gonna get uploaded for people to then be able to learn from it. My hope is this will show you how I do things live. It's not scripted. It's not planned very well. I know that I want to make sure I hit a specific topic when I'm doing these live streams because I think it's important for educational purposes. Okay. So let me fix. Okay. So we're going to fix this live and then we might be done. But I have something else that I can fix. I can fix the enemy too. Okay, so we have the coins. So in-app purchase, player data, and prickly pear shop. Oh, what is it? Oh, this is the other game. Sorry. This is Cactus Jam. Okay, so this is my script for the game. Okay, economy. So that's the listener for economy. Okay, this one, check purchase in-game currency, player data, save player loadout. Okay, so this doesn't have that. Let me see. Local player or local loadout. So the loadout, this scriptable object has an event when the player swaps. Hey, what's up? Hey guys. Yeah, sorry I couldn't go into the game because I'm like trying to record So I'm trying to do this for people that are learning how to make games. And so thank you guys for like helping me out with the game. It was really good. I wanted to keep playing, but I'm gonna fix stuff. So that's why I'm fixing things. Because there's a bug with the currency, where and that's what I'm fixing live now. So we're gonna have temp currency. And let me see. So player swaps. Oh, let me see. Okay, so let's go into the enemy first. So we have the flying enemy, and this enemy. Okay, in here, when it dies, let me see. Oh no, that's in. Hold on. We have when the enemy dies. Bum, 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 bum. Take damage, enemy destroyed. Now it gives rewards to everybody, and it gives the wallet. So in here we type in temp AC. So it gives you that coin, and it'll give you that reward. Now it's temporary. Okay, so that's good. So it's gonna give you that coin. Now we gotta go where we save it. So we go in here, and when it saves the game, let's see, it'll save the coin. So you'll see here, it saves the game progress when we leave, and it'll save the coins. So what's gonna happen is gonna say, okay, these are my coins, temp AC. And then what I need to do is the moment I do this, I have to set it to 0 because I already stored it. And then I give it to them. I could do it here to make sure it's working. So if it does work, it'll take out the coins and it'll reset them. So what was happening is that this was like constantly giving you a bunch of coins, and when you saved them, so it wasn't accurate because it would not reset the amount of coins you had, and so yeah, it's just a lot of coins. But now, and then I'm gonna take it down so that there should be a coin multiplier, or maybe I don't have it here. Hold on, I don't have it exposed, so I have in here the coins. Oh, is it in here? The base. Trying to see what see a reward. See reward. So any random range between 50 and 100 coins. So if we had level 20 times 100, it's like 20,000. Yeah, so we'll have to dial it down. Like 10, 20 maybe. Like because they'll multiply by the level. So as they get stronger, level 20, 20 times 20 is 10, 200, 400. 400 coins. I think that's fair. 400 coins at level 20 at the max. But I don't even have anything to buy with it yet, so we'll fix that. So we might have to reset everyone's level. Anyway, so if you play the game today, you got a bunch of coins. And then okay, and so we fixed that, and I can test it, but let me check. I'll test it live now. Okay, make sure it's working. Oh no. Okay. And I really want to get more spells in. It's just I want to really balance it before I start going crazy, because it can get crazy. Okay, so I have 200 coin. I don't think they were saving right either, so I gotta check that. because I had 25,000. So let me check. Hey guys. Hey, I just need to gather some coins and check, see what's going on. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, and I think this one's gonna be a different build, so I can't. Or okay, so now I have. Wait, I still have 200. I think it's this is broken. Let me see. I think it might be a mismatch. Okay, so let me see. I'm not getting any new coins. Are you getting coins? Are you getting coins? Oh, once you save. Oh, yeah, because it's not displaying. That's the other thing. Oh, that's the. Okay, hold on. That's okay. Oh, okay. So this is good thing I tested it. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay. So the problem with the so this is why you test, because I thought I was done with developing, and so this is great for live stream as to like what you like. There's so much that you can't understand or see until you test it, and I thought it yeah, you can never foresee all the different things that could break. So what's happening is that now, because of the what I changed with the currency, it does not display. So what's going on is that, and here, let me check. So we need two things. One is I need to make sure that I'm updating both currencies, even though it's not saved. Or we could do like a temp or like a stash of currencies being held right now. Okay, so let me see. But that's why this is key, because there's a lot of like if we don't get this right now, it can like you can keep playing and players will not know what they have and it's just like a mess. Okay, so first thing, the monster, not this, the enemy, and this might change so that each monster can give you different amount of coins. So I'm gonna change this to be out here. Zero line and int min AC drop, and then like min max, right? And then we'll start with like 10 and 20. And that way, when we create bosses and other monsters, we can maybe do 5. Okay, so then we in here we do min AC drop, max AC drop. Okay, so that way we can change it in the editor per thing, and we don't have to come back here. But the main thing we want to fix in here, we still want to give the player no AC plus or minus AC reward, because this has to be updated. Hold on, and then AC on player swap spells. We need an event on player. Oh no, this should always. Okay, let me check. So the main thing is that the UI is not grabbing the new controller, toggle menu. It should grab the amount of coins you have. So let's check now and see if it works. this should be constantly updating as I go. The other thing that I want to check is, let me make sure, is that it's actually saving, so that these things are actually happening on the back end, because I don't think it is saving. And so there might be an error. So what's usually happening, if there is an error, um, in here, it'll show up, but there isn't any. Let me check. Okay, there's not. A lot of times in here we have like grant initial spell, save coins, our user currency, our AC. So it should be. And I should play. So if I see players, let's see the latest player. That's me. Virtual currency, 200. But data stats. Let's see if I run the latest, if it did save, you'll have a executed script. Yeah, so in here, it'll say save coins, and I don't know if it did, but like API issued, but it didn't do anything. Okay, so one thing we can do is in here, usually copy paste, go in here and say, okay, like adding virtual currency. It might be a misspell thing. Let me see, and I'll find out, but should have marked it as adding. And then play 5 ID, current player ID. Okay, so then if we go to here, we say, let's make sure that saving save coins there, save coins. So AC, so it is AC, it is arcane coin. So, and it is loading the temporary AC. Okay, so bug log saving coins. Okay, so we're gonna, just so that there's no problems, I'm gonna log into a different server. So I'm gonna move this to the side temporarily, so that you don't see my stuff. Fusion settings. Okay, now I can come back. Okay, and I'm gonna jump in, and I'll be alone now. It won't be the same server. Sorry, guys. But I'm gonna jump in to make sure that the data is being saved, and we'll double check with players. You'll see in here, play stream. We'll double check, make sure stuff is going on. So let's run. And this is really good because this is how it goes for most of the setup. And so we'll finish the live stream with this, okay? But I want this to be as educational as possible, even though this is not scripted at all. So I'm winging it. And so you can see, like, this is what I do every day. It's just add features, test them, debug, figure out why it's not working, and make it work. And that's the name of the game. It's just that until you get something that's working. And sometimes it's easier than others, but it's time consuming. Okay, so we have 200. I'm gonna debug. I'm gonna get killed here. Come on. Okay, so I'm level 8, so I can kill these guys fast. Okay. I should have, okay, 216. I got 16 coins from that guy. Okay, so it is working, or it should be, if we have local player data. And you don't want to jump to conclusions. I'm just, okay, oh, wait, what? It says the temp is 146, but I only got 16. That's weird. I got to figure that out. So I'm not going to save that. I'm going to figure out why it says temp. Oh, I think I know, but let's see. It should. No, it's not. Okay, so it resets this right, but it doesn't do anything with this. So the other thing we need to do is when we loading game for the first time, loading it, load inventory. Thing is, load inventory happens multiple times. So when we do load inventory, and I don't think we'll need temp of the other currency because we don't want to have temp for that. Okay, so that's always going to be the same. When we load the game for the first time, every time we load, we want to have the temp currency be 0. So that way it resets. So that's good. Okay, so now we have the loadout. And basically, let's say it's 500. Okay. Okay, and it resets to 0. Okay, so perfect. That's good. Okay, so let's go back in with that in mind, and let's see if this works. So it's all those little things that you need to like constantly check. And so when people are like, "Well, what should I do next?" Well, I mean, unless you're done with your game, and you can't, it's like, what is the next? What do I need to release? Well, you need a lot of things. But what's the next thing that the players need? So what is that next? Yeah, so now we have 209 and we have 9. So this is accurate. Okay, so we can move on now. So now we're gonna go into PlayFab. You get a list of all the things that are not working. Figure out the priority and do the most important thing first. Okay, so let's see. So game breaking bugs are the first thing. But let's see here. And where did I not have it up? Oh yeah. Okay, here it is. So we have the player. Wait, is it not here? Logged in button. There's no costume. Okay, let's see. Virtual currency. I still have 200, so it did not save my data for some reason. Okay, so it's not saving. Play stream. So okay. So I think okay, so if I go to the end, I'm gonna try to go to the end, and I think there's something in the end of the game. Okay. So now we know why it's not saving, which is a good thing for me, because that way the players are not with a ton of money. Yeah, so sorry guys, but like, so we're gonna fix that. Okay, so in here, this door is not triggering the save, but it is here. It's single player. Okay, scene index 1. Runner, voice, main camera, fader. Yeah, save player data. That's locally. Oh, let me see the other one. No, it's the same. Okay. Oh, I need to change it. Okay, so my bad. So this should save on PlayFab. I don't think I have I need to remove that. I don't think I have that anymore. Hopefully no one's listening to this one. Okay, so that was a problem. Okay, now it's saving because before what I was trying to I was doing something else before and it wasn't working. So this is the best way. Okay, so I save it. And then let me make sure that that is what's going on. Okay. Man, player data, save player and stops. Yeah, there's no. Okay, that is weird that it was saving still though. Shouldn't have. I'm kind of worried that there's something else being saved. There shouldn't be anything else. Yeah, let me make sure there's nothing missing. Area manager. Okay, so now, yeah, I'm confused how we were getting stuff saved because the XP shouldn't have been saved. Okay, so we're gonna. This is. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go. We have 200. Level 8. It was saving at some point, so I don't know why. Save the player XP, but not the. Okay. Maybe because I'm here, so everybody else is not getting the XP. Are you? Wonder if they were getting the. Oh crap! Okay. Coins 245. I go back. Okay, now it saves. Oh, but it didn't save the XP. So I need to make sure the XP is being loaded, I think. Because if I close the game, it'll reload and save the XP. So I need to. Okay, so in here, I say check XP saving and reloading. Me back. Yeah, because I need to recheck it. Anyways. Oh, I didn't. Did I clock it? Yeah, yeah. So I did. So I fixed the currency now. Yay, it's done. Woohoo, we got something done. And that's like how you get things done. That's it. Like you figure out 30 minutes, clocked in, clocked out, and it's working. I can double check because I know now that it's working, but I'll show you on here. We should have virtual currency. Wait, what? It's not saving. Uh-oh. Not done. There you go. Not done. Something's not triggering the save. Okay, so now we need to debug further. Dang it. But that's okay. No big deal. Let's see. We have. Okay. Oh, I think I hate this. If in here the prefabs. Let's see. Oh, that one's all good. Okay, game data, player data. They place playfab. Save player stats. Okay, so save players stats. Oh wait, what? There's other player stats. Oh, this is the the level and currency. Okay. Okay, hold on. Where do I? Oh, I thought when I saved, that's why. Dummy. Um, I should have saved it in here when you save stats. Save game progress is just another. Oh my gosh, that's why. Okay, now let's do this one final time. Hopefully, we're gonna do this. Testing, testing, testing. That's why we test. Um, Okay. You test it all the way throughout. You have 200. Um, oh man, that guy. Okay. So we have 264. 264. Okay. 264. It's saving locally, but is it saving on PlayFab? Okay, let's see. Yes, we made it. And I can in here. Oh, it's not there anymore. But we do have it here. I can go down here. You should have holy cow. Is this really all the anyways, it would show up here the value. See, there's a change of 100 to 200. That was before, but now is running. So we're doing good. We have our virtual currency. So currency is good. It's saving. So I'm gonna push this update to the branch so that way the people that are playing can get some coins and actually save them and some XP and actually get everything working the way it's supposed to be. The XP needs to be updated, but we'll see. I'll figure some stuff out. I'll definitely want to change the scene. But this is how you do it. You have a list of things to do. These will not change. Sometimes the things to do will change depending on other things. So though that's why it's very, very important to focus on the highest thing. Do not do things just because they're easy, unless like they're you have to figure it out. But don't don't try to just leave the things that are needed. Like this critical one, the only reason I'm not doing it live is because it's going to take a lot of time and I need the resources to and just figure it out in the live stream. I can't do that in live stream. But it will be it's super boring. I mean, all of this is kind of boring sometimes. But the cool thing is when it all comes down together and it actually is nice because you can play it. And we can play it right now. So I'm gonna do some checks, push this update once I fix the XP and I want to fix the scene transition so that way we can do another test. But this is really good. This is how I do it, and it's just at first it feels like you're a snail, right? Like step by step is super slow, but it like when you're working on another job and doing this on the side, this is the best way to organize yourself. Just do one thing. Like you saw me do to fix the currency system in 30 minutes. If you only have 30 minutes to squeeze in, like when you come back from work, like you eat dinner or something, and then you're like, oh, I need to fix this. Like you saw me do it. Like you could do this like at 10 p.m. or like just like whenever you want to, or maybe wake up earlier if you want to do it with a clear head, wake up at 6 a.m. and do it. But it's 30 minutes. So like squeeze out 30 minutes somewhere to fix a bug and you're making progress, right? So this is progress. I have a list of 5, 6 things I need to do. If I don't have time, I can try squeezing out 10 minutes to fix that or 20 minutes to here and just keep adding. And this is not all the time I spent this week. Let me see. Let me move it. It says 17 hours. I probably did more like 20 and it's off like but I try to do a lot of different things. I do marketing and art on the side when I have time. Like so for example, if I know I'm gonna do mid journey and prompts and UI stuff, like I'm gonna draw on my iPad and just kind of sketch out things and kind of like think out loud or try to like figure out the art of the game and whatnot and play around with the progression with ChatGPT. between those two things and Fiverr, I do that stuff on like when I just hanging out with the family and like watching a movie or something, watching something I can just like sketch and hang out, you know. So you could do other things that are not on the computer outside, right? Like if you're brainstorming like how am I going to fix this thing or how am I going to create this system. It's like, well, you can research and doodle and write down ideas when you're like in the train and the bus, on the toilet, whenever you want, like that you're just relaxing. I like to do these kind of things when I'm relaxing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna think about this and what would this or what would this look like, or maybe what could be a good quest or a good spell to work on and this and that. And so that's you can use that time. But the main thing is like what is the most important and what do you need to tackle next? And so that way when you sit down, it's like next thing I'm going to work on is this right here. I know I'm going to do that. Whether it's after lunch today or after I get off this, like the next time I'm going to do that and I'm not going to do anything else. And it's really hard because at times it's like, well, I can do this if I spend 10 seconds here, or I can do this, or I can make this, like add sound effects, add haptics, like all these stuff that I want to really get into and actually finesse. I just need to like relax, like because I like modeling, I like texturing. I could do some of it and try to figure out the art style for the environment, but it's like it would take me forever. I could spend a year trying to figure that stuff out and doing all these cool environments, and it's not worth my time right now. I just need to get the game done and working. And so that's priority number one. And it's so hard to just like tell myself to like, it's okay, it's okay. But you have to do it. Like, just focus on the thing that you need to do. And you will make a lot of more progress because of that. And it will show in the game. And so there's times that I feel like I wish I could have done more hours because I'm so excited to work on it, but I just can't. And so that's why I made this video for those that are like, okay, what do I do next? Whether it is because I have too much or I don't have enough. If you don't have enough, play your game. Is it done? Get people to play test it, and then you'll find out what's done and what's not done. And if you have too much, focus on the most important things and just prioritize. Figure out how to prioritize things, and that's my tip. And hopefully, you guys can get things done. Again, if you have problems, you need help, I have a community and game devs to help developers finish games. And if you have questions, if you want me to do a video on something specific, I can do that. I try not to do how-to videos because it's the YouTube is flooded with those. I try to focus on principles, how to like how to finish games. Like, what are the questions that you really need to ask? Because uh, again, like you could research how to do something and it's like that might not be the right thing for you to be working on it. And that's my pet peeve, is that there's a lot of the wrong questions being asked. And that's why a lot of people get stuck in tutorial hell, because all the tutorials are catering to the wrong questions and people are not asking the right question. Like, and the right question is, what should I be working on right now? Is this thing that I'm trying to research worth it? Is this the hill I want to die on? Because a lot of times developers are like, well, I want to do this with this, and it's like, but so I need to do this unique system for this with that, and if people and my question is like not so much how to help them do that, is why did you decide to do that? And they're like, well, this and I need this, and this has to be unique because it has to be this way, and it's just like, well, what about like, but what are you trying to achieve with that? And then you realize that like this thought process went like all the wrong way, and you could have achieved the same results in a simpler way. And but no, they're stuck in how they want to do things. And so it's like oftentimes, and I see this all the time on Discord. It's like, how do I do this exact thing? And it's just like, why are you wanting to do it that way and this exact same thing when you don't need to? Like, and so a lot of times it's just like you don't need to. And so you got to ask the right questions, like, what do I need to do? What am I trying to get to accomplish? And with my game, what is the target demographic? what is the market, how many copies do I need to sell, like, and then that way you say, is spending 100 hours trying to figure out the level layout going to give me the players that I need to sell this game? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Like, is figuring out how to create this huge procedural map going to be effective? Depends. And so it depends on, like, are these things going to achieve the goals that you have? And if you're going to spend, the more hours you're going to spend on it, the more confident you better be on that is going to get you the results, because then you can be 100 hours into it and realize that maybe that was not worth it. Okay, everybody, thanks for showing up, and hopefully this is helpful for those that are trying to develop their own games. And thanks for all those supporting this game. We're gonna make it awesome, and gonna give a lot of cool stuff happening. Peace.